Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of our F1 Manager Career Mode. I'm going to apologise, we've missed a race. Last episode is linked above, feel free to go and check that out. But the last race I was recording and then I had a problem with the computer, and so then what I had recorded had kind of messed up and I'd finished the race basically. All but finished the race. I believe, memory serves me correct, because it was a few days ago, Ocon finished second and Sainz was leading with about 3 laps to go. He spun and then ended up finishing something like 12th. He really let the side down basically, to be honest with you. So yeah, it weren't good. It weren't good. It could have been far better, basically. But yeah, it's not to be. Now, I've just pushed on. I've basically wanted to get us to the Marina Bay Street circuit. We're going to crack on with this race weekend. We're going to get all of this done. So we're going to be able to really just jump in, basically, with today's episode. I'm going to do top 5 because we just haven't been that quick in qualifying, to be honest with you. I'm going to do 5th in the race as well, and then finishing position streak 6th. And if we did that, know what? If I did that, how many races? This is race 17, so there's like 5 races left, isn't there? Top 8 for both cars for the last few races. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because there just isn't long to go this season. Yeah, 17 of 22. So yeah, I'm buzzing about this one. Let's get into it.
We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit and the Singapore Grand Prix is just about to start. The name Singapore means City of Lions, and this weekend Formula One will be roaring into action. The bumpy street surfaces here make this a challenging circuit for the drivers, and the humidity causes them to lose as much as 3 kilos over the course of a race. But it's also tough on the cars, with 23 corners to tackle each and every lap. Good low-speed downforce will make all the difference here. This is it. We're down to the last few races of the season, and it's time for that final push. Who will be crowned champion at the end of it all? We'll find out soon enough. The weekend begins here.
Right, so we're going to go on with Practice. A dry weekend by the looks of things. We do have some new car parts on the car, remember, so we are still trying to get used to that. Going to get this set up. Not really sure where we're at with all this. I think we're actually okay because I've been taking parts, haven't I? Because we had some dodgy situations basically happen. We had the glitch again. So yeah, I've just been taking some grid penalties. Might have to take one for the gearbox where Esteban Ocon's concerned, but other than that, we look pretty good. Right, gang. We are done and dusted for practice. Look at Esteban Ocon's setup. Wow, it's so good. So much better than Sainz. I don't know how I've managed to do it, to be honest with you. Look at that. Oh, we were so close. So close. Anyway, we are going to jump into practice. I think I'm going to take a penalty on the gearbox for Esteban Ocon. And we're going to then look pretty good, I think, going forward. Right, Q1. Let's jump on in, shall we? I'm going to get Ocon out. And we'll send Mr. Sainz out not long after, I think. Yeah, we'll send him now. Get him out there with some of the other cars, basically. See how they can do in this first session. I'm sort of running our strongest engines, and then I'm using a couple of beat up units, ERS and gearbox. And I think what I might do is just see how we go in the first sesh, and then see if we can get through Q2 with the same parts as well. And if we can, then we'll throw the fresh stuff on for the last one. The hot laps don't really seem to hurt the parts the same way like the race does. But at the same time, you know, I do want to try and look after the pieces. Ocon looks like he's about to hit some traffic, which is not going to be good for this lap. But no, actually, he might get away with this, and he does get away with it. Lovely job. I'm not sure if Sainz has hit any traffic, but he has gone quicker through the first sector. Green through the second. Ocon did a 1:34, by the way. what is Carlos Sainz going to do? He's going to do a 1:34.6, so a little faster than his teammate. So I'm set up to go again, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think we should be alright. We're currently P4, P9. Looking at the cars that are down there, I just don't think any of them go that much quicker to knock Ocon out, in all honesty. So, yeah, I'm just going to stick with it. And let's get through this, and hopefully we'll be through to the next. Right, so we're going to go again. I'm going to run the old tyres from the off. I'm going to send signs out. Now, obviously less runners. Hopefully there should be a little less traffic this time around. We're going to get Ocon out next. I'm just hoping we can get a clean lap in first lap. So I don't have to run too much. I think the soft tyres do quite well around here. It's a lot of cars going out on track though, as you can see. And Vettel could prove a problem here, traffic-wise. For Carlos Sainz, it's not the easiest track to overtake. And yeah, I think Sainz is going to get stuck there. I think Ocon needs to get Albon. Does get Albon. That's nice. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. Right, so what's Carlos Sainz going to do? So low 134s and high 133s is where you want to be. A 134.5. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. Not amazing either, but it isn't terrible. Ocon, what are you gonna pump in? It's a it's a lot slower. It's a lot slower than Sainz. So we find ourselves in a situation in Q2 where I'm probably gonna have to send both cars. I generally don't think we're safe. You're looking at K-Mag sitting on pole, then you know teams around you have just found some unbelievable pace from somewhere. They really, really have. I can't work it out. I've stuck fresh tyres on. And we're going to go. And yeah, we're going to get racing. I'm going to send Sainz right at the back. Ocon, I actually could have done with Ocon, maybe at the back where Sainz is, but... what has happened here? Someone had a crash? Yeah, oh, Leclerc, that's not going to be good for Leclerc. He was already in the drop zone, and he's very much going to be in the drop zone now. And,
that crash is terrible news for the team.
Terrible news for the team. It could be terrible news for the session, to be honest with you. But yeah, Ocon's very close to potentially being knocked out here. He has just gone better in his first sector, though. He's so close to Albon. Look how close he is to Albon. It's almost like he's so much quicker than Albon. Albon could actually prove a bit of a problem here for Ocon's lap. Oh, Ocon does go quicker. And Sainz, what are you going to do? Sainz goes very much quicker as well. Right, so I threw a new gearbox on. I'm going to go out on the worn tyre first to get a lap in. K-Mag is currently pole, by the way. K-Mag was so quick in that first session. I genuinely, I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around how fast he actually was. But like, he was quicker than like the Red Bulls, everything. It's just showing you, though, K-Mag is clearly a better driver than Stroll. And just, they were just so far apart. And I've been saying for a while, I think this is a thing. I think it's a big thing. The skill level in the driver is like a big one. Oh my god, Sainz is so close to Magnussen. So close. I'm worried it's going to have the same effect that it had with Albon. He's going quicker than Magnussen though at the moment, so maybe it's not actually that much of a problem. Is he getting a bit of a pull? Maybe. Norris has gone across in a 1:34.7. We're about to find out what we're going to do, and it is a 1:34.2. It's a quick lap. Gasly can't go quicker. What's Ocon going to do? Ocon. This is on a worn tyre, by the way. And Ocon goes across. Oof. Yes, that's very slow from Ocon. Right, we are going to go again in Q3. We always do. We always run for 2 laps. So yeah, we are going to go again. And I would like to try to improve a bit with Ocon if possible, to be honest with you. Sainz was out on track first, wasn't he? So yeah, Sainz is currently sitting on pole. Whether or not that's going to be the case at the end of this, we will wait and see. It was a pretty good lap from Carlos Sainz. Not as quick through the first sector, not as quick through the second sector. So yeah, Carlos Sainz is struggling a little bit. And Verstappen is now on pole, and I can't see us getting there, to be honest with you. It wasn't a good lap. It really wasn't a good lap from Carlos Sainz, unfortunately. Is Ocon going to improve, though? Yes, he is, to P8. Right, so it's to the race. I left the setups as they were. I genuinely didn't think I could get that one much better, so I just didn't bother touching it. Yeah, it's going to start P8. I think he will take his grid penalty next race for a gearbox, not this one. Right, so because we're P2, I'm going to have to hammer those tyres off the line, whatever it is we put on. So we can 2-stop this race. Soft medium. Yeah, soft medium. Wow. Why would you come in so early on the soft? Probably want to be quicker at the beginning because we are near the front of the grid. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to update that. We're going to pit on lap 21. Yeah, we are just going to hammer off the line. That is it. Like once we get to that first corner, we'll drop that back. And then you're P8. Not going to do the same thing with the tyres. Do we do the same thing with the strategy? I just think it's so weird that they're coming in that early on those soft tyres. We go lap 22. I know they're just trying to get the most out of the softs, so like you can hammer them at the end of the stint maybe. But yeah, just seems a strange one. But anyway, we are ready to go racing in the Singapore Grand Prix.
A partly clear night here. The drivers now lined up on the grid. Taking a look here at Carlos Sainz. After an impressive qualifying performance, they're starting today just behind pole. Further back, we've got Esteban Ocon. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. And we're just moments away now. We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix.
Here we go. Come on. Let's see what Sainz can do down to that first corner. Really needs a good start. Needs to fly off the line. Needs to get past that Red Bull if he can. And he isn't going to get it done. And he actually looks like he's going to lose a position. And that's not going to be good for us if he does. No, he's going to regain second place. So, yeah, that's good. That Alpine. Where the hell has this Alpine come from, by the way? It seems so quick all of a sudden. It really, really does.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a
Ocon
race
up to P7, so that's good. Right, let's take a quick look at what people do. Everybody, but the Haas are on the soft tyre. That's incredible. Really is incredible that everyone's decided to do that. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what we can do in this race. It's a difficult one to overtake on. But as long as we can stick with Verstappen, then we do have a chance. Are we quicker than that Red Bull? Maybe not. We seem pretty good in qualifying, but what does that really mean? I'm just going to deploy a bit of energy here as we go round here. See if we can maybe get something done. Doesn't look like we will. Can we pull away from the chasing pack? That's the big thing to try and see in these opening laps. It's so difficult to pass here. I'm pretty sure we dominated this race last year. We're in a bit of a different spot this year, aren't we? Because we've our cars are quite split on the grid. But yeah, with not many races to go, I just really want us to be in the best position possible to just clinch at least one of the titles. So I don't know what's going on with Ocon, but he can't keep up. He's just been dropped big time by the top 6, and he just can't keep up. Like, I'm having to literally nurse his car along. He has got all the best parts on, look, that he could ask for. No damage, nothing. It's just he cannot keep up. He is struggling, and I'm having to like micromanage every lap. Like, I'm having to throw like some ERS at the laps to just like get him to catch up and get him close to those Ferraris. In the DRS zones, you would think he would be able to like keep up with them, but he just can't. He just cannot. Look, they drop him every lap. We're dropping the cars behind, and this is why I want to stick with this top bunch of cars, because this is the points, you know. So that's how I've got to look at this. First to 8th, that's the points. You need to stick with those Ferraris. You need to be close, especially when it comes around to the pit windows. Right, we've got cars coming into the pits already, which I am super surprised at. Like lap 15. That seems so early to be coming into the pits. As you can see, Ocon, he just cannot maintain that distance, unfortunately. He just doesn't have the same pace as his teammate. Just the Ferraris are on another level compared to him at the moment. But yeah, I can't believe the pits. People are coming into the pits. Our tyres are a lot better than those around us. We're obviously running a brand new soft because we were very delicate during qualifying, so they are running slightly worse off ones. But look, Verstappen is into the pits. It seems so early to be pitting. They're probably going to pit onto a hard tyre that is going to last a long time. It might be the better option because I don't think the hard will go off the same way the medium will, but we're basically having to just make the most of this soft tyre. No, Verstappen's gone on to a medium. It just seems so early to go onto the medium tyre, in my opinion. It really, really does. We've definitely got at least another few laps in these soft tyres. You know, we're taking them long anyway, but I just think that's crazy how early everyone has pitted. I really, really do. We've had a crash or a spin or something.
Did somebody spin out there?
Latifi has had a bit of a spin.
Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi.
I don't think there was anyone near him. Yeah, and he just bins it. Go Tifi at his best. Where's Ocon? Right, so yeah, look, Magnussen, Russell into the pits. So it seems like just under 65%. You don't really want to go any more than that with these tyres, is what it seems. We've just entered our pit window, so like I was saying, I'm going to go one lap. Stroll's just come into the pits. So yeah, I'm going to go one lap on normal, and then from next lap I'm going to up it. Probably on the fuel and on the tyres, and then we'll just really go with a balanced approach next time. We're about to go into the pit window. Next lap for you. You're going one lap longer, Ocon. I'm just amazed. I'm so amazed at how early they've pitted. But yeah, look at that. It's 20... Yeah, you might as well call that 25 seconds. 26 seconds even, to be fair. So yeah, that could be a pit stops gap. And this is all about making the most of this. And if we can make the most of it and have a bit of time, we're going to have a fresher tyre as well. They're on the medium, the same as what we're going on. So yeah, big surprise. Really big surprise. I'm going to push the fuel this lap. And then next lap, I'm going to push the tyre. So there we go. He's into his pit window as well. But we are going to stick with this. We are going to stick with this. Because I want to make sure that we are, you know, making up some time, gaining time. Look, he is that does seem to be coming down a bit. Does seem to be coming down a bit. But yeah, we will see. I'm actually going to balance that out. We'll go with both of them, I think, next lap. Because we are quite low on that fuel, to be honest. I might bring him in a lap sooner, so I might hammer this next lap and then come in, just because this seems a bit touch and go, to be honest with you. So we're going to push both of these now, and we're going to push on the fuel with you. Right, let's go for it. We'll see how we do towards the end of the lap. and then I think we might come in. But yeah, he just seems to be closing the gap ever so slightly. That was quite high up at sort of 20 something. So yeah, I am going to make that decision now. The time seems to be coming down. We're going to run you one more lap. Yeah, when we're getting close. But what are we at? About 27 seconds. Is that going to be enough to get in and out? I don't know. Right, let's balance those out. We're going to push those tyres for you. And your fuel. Right, okay. Is Signs going to get in and out in 27 seconds? We can only hope. I don't know if we will. We're already at 21. Come on. Is he going to get in and out? I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is. I think he did. Yes! 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 Brilliant. Right. I'm going to get you in this lap as well. Wow. What a job. What a job. We're out in the lead. It's not the biggest gap. I don't think he's going to get in and out. I actually think that Ocon is in a bit of a world of trouble here. I think Ocon's going to come out a bit down the grid, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. So Signs. Car in the wall.
Copy.
Whoa, there's an accident. Oh my god, imagine if it yellow flag. Like, I mean, imagine if it, what's the name?
Good.
Safety car now. Ricardo crashed. We might as well take a look at it.
Ricardo involved here.
What happened? There's lots of cars around him. And
Clearly something went very
wow. How did he not hit any of the cars around him? Right, Ocon is in. Well, there's going to be a lot of cars flying past Ocon here, unfortunately. It didn't quite work for Ocon the same way. Where is Ocon? 6th. And is he going to stay in front of Gasly? If he does, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That's not terrible for Ocon. He's managed to come out in front of the Ferraris. Right, so we're 1.3 seconds ahead of Russell. And we are on a much, much, much better medium tyre here. Ocon's on a fabulous medium tyre as well. I feel like just going a little bit longer on a fresh soft. Maybe we just save those tyres so much better than the drivers around us, maybe. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. We seem to have really looked after the tyres. Getting used to this. Safety car. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Safety car?
No, there is no point. But I'm going to conserve the tyres straight away. And I'm just going to back all these guys up into me. I am not...
We've just had a crash on the track.
I'm not. It's Ricardo. But yeah, I'm not going to mess around here. Definitely not going to mess around. It's the same place. It's the same place he had a little incident a little while ago. But I think that time is going to be the last time for Ricardo. Yeah, he is out of the Grand Prix. Well, the safety car couldn't have come at a worse time, in my opinion.
Safety car will be in this lap. Safety car will be in this lap.
Because it's backed us all up. And, you know, we had a little bit of distance before, and we don't have that distance now. So, yeah, that's a bit of a pain. I'm going to go to standard now. I managed to regain some of that fuel, which is good, because hopefully then we'll have a bit of power. Which I'm actually going to sling a bit of power into this. That Mercedes is... Oh, it looked like it was going to get us. It looked like it was going to get us, but it wasn't to be. Right, let's just ease back off on the power. But yeah, it has kind of backed us up all into each other again, which is something I really, really could have done without. But we are in the lead of the Grand Prix. We are on probably the best tyre by a country mile. To those around us. The hard tyre runners are the ones that actually concern me more than the other medium tyre runners, just because our medium is better than theirs. So yeah, the Perez's, the Gaslys and the Bottases are the ones to watch, but 25 laps gone of this 61 lap race, and we are currently P1 and P6 and looking pretty good, to be fair. Right, I've got a bit of a situation with Ocon where he seems a lot faster than the Ferrari in front of him, and the Ferrari's getting dropped. So I need to get Ocon past this Ferrari if possible. So I'm going to just throw in a bit of ERS here. We'll have a bit of DRS as well as we come round. See if this can help us. I'm basically going to try and micromanage Ocon just for a lap or two, I think, just to try and get him past this this Ferrari, which I think he's going to do. He has a mixture of DRS and ERS, to be fair, is how he's got that done. But he is 1.5 seconds away now from Magnussen, so I'm actually going to push the power a little bit and see if we can catch K-Mag up, keeping him honest at the front of the grid. We do seem to have fair amount of pace at the moment, so yeah, that's one thing. But yes, 1.5 seconds. We don't seem to be catching either. That's very, very fast all of a sudden, isn't it, that Alpine? So yeah, we're just going to use all the tools. Fastest lap so far. It doesn't count for much these days. So yeah, it doesn't really matter that we're getting fastest laps. Yeah, we just need to catch K-Mag up, to be honest with you. I need to just draw him back in. He is probably under sort of DRS zones, and that's really helping him out. But yeah, if we can just draw him back, that would be great. We're very good in the turny, twisty bits, you know. That's where we're really good. And not quite. Oh, he had DRS, didn't he? He definitely had DRS there. That's helped him out big time. It's about knowing when to deploy it, I think. Right, we're going to deploy it now. There we go. We've drawn him back in. If we can get on the back of him, then we can just use him instead of having to use the ERS all the time. But we're not quite there yet. Getting there. Got DRS, but they are so fast with the DRS. There we go, that's what I want to see. If we can drop that Ferrari, that would be great. Currently P5 with Ocon. Used a lot of fuel to do it, but we'll drop that back in now and let that manage itself. Sainz still in the lead of the Grand Prix. I think I'm actually going to up the engine a little for Sainz. Just for maybe a lap or two. Dump a little fuel. Get a bit of extra power. See what we can do, basically. But the race is going alright. I'm relatively okay with how this is going, you know. We've had a few mistakes in the last few races. That's my only concern, is they have crept in, especially with Carlos Sainz for some reason. And that's been the strangest part of all of this. Right, so we've kind of reached a point in this Grand Prix where it's a bit tit for tat between the Mercedes and the Aston Martin at the front. And Verstappen is very much kind of like waiting in the wings to kind of take his chance. Ocon's doing a pretty good job at keeping up. Magnussen is doing a phenomenal job in 4th place. We've completely dropped Perez, by the way. I think Perez might be on the hard. Yeah, he is, and we've dropped him. What we have got in our locker at the moment is very good tyres, and they're so good, 7% better off, 8% there. The last few laps we're probably going to be able to really lean on these tyres, and these guys are not going to be able to. Their tyres, by the time we get towards the end of this race, are going to be gone. That's when Perez might come to life though, and Gasly as well. But I'm just hoping we'll be further enough in front, I think Ocon's that's going to be the toughest one, is getting Ocon to get past, because this is a DRS train at the end of the day, whether you like it or not. This is a big, it's a 5-car DRS train, and he's at the back of it, so that's going to be the hardest bit. Keeping Sainz in front is going to be hard as well. Fuel's getting low. I reckon that fuel should come back. What I would really like is for Russell and Sainz to drop Verstappen. If we could do that and make it a 2-horse race, then that could really kind of lean on us winning the race, you know, barring no mistakes. Tyres are there, pace seems to be there. There's just too many cars to worry about at the moment. Right, we're getting to a point here with Ocon where I am actually starting to worry if that fuel's going to come back. Less than 20 laps to go. Sainz is in a nice spot with the fuel, to be honest with you. It's really close at the front, but Sainz is just doing a fantastic job at defending the lead. It's here. His entry to the pit straight is so good. He always has about, you know, a half a second lead over him going into that, and then we have these DRS zones where he does get attacked and caught up, but he defends the racetrack quite well. And then I've noticed he just gets himself into a position where he's very good through this little windy section, makes a bit of distance, and then he's all right. Ocon is a bit up and down at the minute. He doesn't have the most ERS, because I was trying to get him past Magnussen a few laps ago and I just couldn't make it happen. Here we go, look, he's having a look. Russell does have a look, you know, and then we just get to this section and for whatever reason we just seem quicker than him. But it's so close between the top five, it really, really is. One mistake and, you know, you're at the back of it. But yeah, we're going okay. We are going okay. Just there's not many laps left now, and I would love to win the race from here. We could probably actually push a little on the fuel. We're in a really good spot with that. So let's just do that for a bit. But yeah, our tyres are looking pretty handy as well compared to everybody else. So yeah, maybe the last couple of laps we might be able to like push a little bit. But I'm not pushing until then. Like I'm not pushing until like the very, very last moment in this one. We've just dropped Verstappen a little bit there. It's a second. It is a second. If we can carry that on, that would be great. That might have just been me leaning on that fuel a little bit. And I think we've got a second gap there when there was no DRS for him. And yeah, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. No DRS for him here either, because we were 1.1. But Verstappen's going to be getting DRS. That's not going to help Russell. All of a sudden, Russell, his pace seems to have gone. It's eluding him. Is it the tyre? Is it the tyre? Have the tyres gone? Is this the point where I should be concentrating on Ocon and trying to get Ocon past? Who knows? I feel like we are too deep with the amount of cars that he's got there to try and get him past, you know? It's too difficult. I don't know. 1.5 seconds is the gap. Blimey. All of a sudden, we just don't have the ERS. I could do with charging it up, but I can't see me being able to do that, to be honest with you. We've got DRS here, and are we going to have a go? We're getting close. We are getting close to potentially having a go here with Ocon, as the lead just starts to open up at the front of the grid for Carlos Sainz. That's crazy how with 11 laps to go, that tyre just gave out. Sainz has gone. Sainz needs to control the race now. 9 laps to go, and he just no mistakes. He's had a mistake in him, and it's been worrying, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to stick with this to the end of the race. I think there's some pure racing to happen here, especially if we can get past with Ocon. I just don't know when my chance will come, to be honest with you, because it's too bunched. Might just be a case of having to just accept 5th position, which is a bit crap, but because he is clearly faster. Where are the tyres at? Right, we got quite a bit on the tyres, haven't we? What do I do with Ocon to try and get him past one of these guys at least? Just to maximise the points, because he's faster. He is faster. I'm gonna deploy energy up that, and I'm just gonna go aggressive on the tyre, just round here, just to see if this helps. I'm gonna take this all the way along this big old straight. See if we can get something done here. There's so much. I'm sticking all the power in the ground. And yeah, unfortunately, doesn't look... Oh, actually, what a piece of driving. What a piece of driving that is from Ocon. He gets himself up into P4. That's beautiful. That's what I was hoping for, because our tyres are just better than theirs. There is a chance here. There is a chance here if we can just stick with these guys in front under the DRS zones. We're not going to have that ERS though. I think that's probably all going to be drained because of that lap that I just did. So yeah, we might not have that at our disposal. But if we could just stick with them, yeah, 6% is not a lot. Can we stick with them though? That's the big question. Maybe if we don't use the ERS and we just use the power and we use the tyres, like a bit later on. But they are going tit for tat, and I think that's what's going to draw us in. It's 5.5 seconds now, the gap from Sainz to Verstappen. Wow, Sainz is absolutely going for it. It's going to cruise to the finish line at this rate. I don't really need to be touching his tyres or anything. He can just get it done. This is a worry. This is a worry though. We're not really close enough to these guys. Not as close as I would like. Where are the tyres at? Right, we've got a bit in us. We've got a bit in us. We could probably go for it a bit on the tyres, I reckon. Not yet, not yet. Too soon. Just stick with them, and then we'll go from there, I think. But yeah, not yet. If we could just dispatch off one of these guys, then we're on the podium. That's crazy, isn't it? But look, I'm so much quicker than them, because the tyres are so much better. I am quicker. What are we looking at? 56, okay. When do I want to go for this? When do I want to go for this on these tyres? I'm going to go now. Just as we're about to enter this bit. I don't want to use the fuel though, if I can really help it. Let's just lean on the tyres. Got the DRS as well. And then we'll use this if we need to, like desperation. Here we go, we've got the DRS. Got the DRS. It was a similar place that we got the last one done. Come on. Let's see what Ocon can do. Let's see what a driver Ocon can be on his day. When he needs to be. Right, he's really close. He's really, really close. Come on, Ocon. 44%. I want to still have better tyres than them at the end of this. At the end of this, like, little go. That's the thing. Come on. Come on. Get it done. We're pulling away. We're pulling away from Magnussen, though, at least. We've just not got enough about us, unfortunately, to get past. I think a lot of that is because they've got each other to lean on, haven't they? Well, I'm just going to balance out, and I'm going to have another go at the end. Maybe like to really like last couple of laps when I can maybe use ERS, because I can't use it at the minute because otherwise I'm going to drain it all and I'm not going to have any ERS. In the latter laps, basically, Sainz is 8 seconds ahead. Wow. Wow. That's mad. That is mad. See that situation there when they overtake? That's when I need to be closer. That's when I need to be closer. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ocon. Oh my god, Ocon. What a move. What a move. What a move from Ocon. That is incredible.
Looks like Aston Martin.
Wow, I'm actually going to take another look at that because we were watching it quite fast and it came out of nowhere. Look at that. It must have just gone deep. We took our chance. That's a really good pass from Ocon. Really good. Right. Tyres. I might lean on them. The minute we go round and we're gonna have DRS and stuff. Like lean on the tyres for the new lap. I'm gonna go aggressive now on the tyre because it's much better than Russell's. And if we get past him, then yeah, we'll just we'll probably just go safe on the tyre, you know, because it's better than his. It just proves how good our tactic was. We went slightly longer on a fresh soft, and then we stuck this medium on. It seemed to have brilliant pace, and there you go. Look, we got it done. We got it done. We're up into P2 with Ocon with just a couple of laps to go, and a lot of this was just down to the fact that our tyres were better than theirs. That is simply all it's come down to. That's unbelievable. I'm actually going to push these tyres on the last lap. Do you know what? I can push them now. Let's just push them now. Let's just go for it. Let's pull away. Let's just try and pull away. We haven't got a lot of ERS to play with. I've got to stick with Ocon. Sainz has just entered the last lap, but I have got to stick with Ocon because Ocon's the one that we're trying to finish P2 with now. So, yeah, we'll just stick with him. Really, really push these tyres for the last lap, to be honest with you. We don't need to do anything with Carlos Sainz. But Ocon, this, I actually think, like, this is an amazing, amazing effort from Ocon. Really is. Car in the wall. Oh my god, it's right up where Sainz is as well.
Single yellow.
Okay.
Single yellow, so that'd be coming up on it. The TV crashed. I haven't looked at it, I'm afraid, gang, because I'm trying to finish P2 with Ocon at the moment. And yeah, we've got DRS zones and all sorts to contend with. I'm just going to take a look at Sainz, because he is about to go across the line and win it. What an effort from him. But the big thing is, can Ocon finish second? And I think he's gonna. What a brilliant drive from Esteban Ocon. That is a phenomenal effort from the Frenchman. 1-2, get him there.
What a fantastic result for Carlos Sainz. This podium is a remarkable achievement for the whole team. And with that, the Sainz name remains engraved in F1 history. Alongside them, of course, the other two talented drivers completing today's podium lineup.
Well, we got the strategy absolutely bang on, and we just had too much pace for them on tyres that were just too good for them. And we've maximised the points basically this weekend. Esteban Ocon. Oh, what a performance. Brilliant from him. Carlos Sainz, pretty incredible as well. Once he gets out in front, he stays out in front. But as far as the driver's concerned, that does keep Carlos Sainz in the lead on 110 points. 98 points for Esteban Ocon, and a little bit of a gap has opened up between him and Max Verstappen. As far as the constructors are concerned, it's ours to lose. I really do think that it'd have to be something catastrophic now for us to lose. The constructor stand is now, it's a big lead. It's over 50 points. So, before we leave, the front wing is complete and the rear wing is complete. That's probably going to be the last of the development, really, to be honest with you, gang, going into next season. Not many races to go. I think it'd be foolish to keep developing now. I think research is definitely what we need to do. We've got a development point, though, for Carlos Sainz. Oh, I did think about putting on defending, but do we really need to? Bloody hell, he's good. He's so good. I don't know what to put it on. Reactions? Yeah, let's put it on there. 91 rated overall. Wow. Wow, that probably makes him like one of the best drivers on the game. That's incredible. Nothing for you yet. Oh, you've got one that's not used. I'm throwing it on there at the moment. So let's do that. But yeah, we've got those new parts to put on the car. And then we've got the Japanese Grand Prix next time. I'm really, really looking forward to the tail end of this season. Can we win one? Can we win both? That's what we're going to find out together. But like, share and subscribe. Get involved in the comment section below. But until next time, stay safe, stay humble. See you all later.